Hey guys, I want to share a quick video with you guys on detail brushes. So you'll see in front of you, these are some of the ones that you can purchase off of Amazon. And they're about $14 for a set of 5. These are the ones that I purchased most recently. They come in a nice fancy box. And they look like this when you purchase them. And there's obviously different sizes that come in. Now, I will tell you guys that this set here, I'm not in love with. I actually don't know if I would buy it again. The reason being, you can see what the bristles look like for a new brush. But after you use it over time, they start to curl on you. And then, they kind of can accumulate dirt and they become a lot more coarse. This is kind of a synthetic blend. This is I believe it is a boar's hair and synthetic blend. It's not one or the other, it's both combined. And I had really great reviews on Amazon. The last set that I purchased, there was either a white version or a black bristle, and essentially they've all held up better than this. Unfortunately though, like the plastic casings that they come in, they crack if you hit them, and then obviously exposes the glue, so these are kind of like a ticking time bomb. But I'll have to look up the link for these ones. These actually were legitimately a good detail brush, other than the plastic casing around it has broken, but it is still functional. And I will use these a lot of times for agitating or for like cup holders, things like this. This one does shed. It's more of a all natural, I believe, like a horsehair or boar's hair or something like that blend, versus just being like a synthetic brush. But these ones definitely held up a lot better. They didn't get the curled ends like the synthetic. But I want to share with you my absolute favorite interior detailing brush, and it's this right here. This is from Detail Factory. I picked up a set. They are not cheap. I think it was like $25 for 2 brushes, and you might be thinking, holy cow, that's a lot of money to spend. And genuinely, you could purchase a makeup brush that is very similar to this size, and it give you the same kind of great results. You don't necessarily always have to buy a detailing brush for detailing. You can think outside the box. You can use even old toothbrushes if you need to kind of get into air vents, or you can use those foam brushes to clean air vents out that kids use for painting. You can use, smaller detail brushes, makeup brushes, anything. Obviously, you don't want to use your spouse's that she presently is using, or else you might be locked out of the house for a night or two. But if it comes to detailing, you don't necessarily have to buy a specific one, although they do recommend that you get something more of a, all natural kind of brush, and the reason being is that the ends are going to hold up a lot better versus the synthetic, as you can see. But when it comes to wear and tear, I have had this brush for probably a year, and other than it just being scratched, it has held up fantastic. It is super soft on sensitive finishes, metal finishes, anything like that. It's not the most aggressive, so if I have something super sticky, that's where these brushes are going to come into play. I don't really care if they get all slopped up, but when I do my vacuuming, I will use a soft brush like this and just run it over the surface to dust it, and then have my vacuum right near it to vacuum up. And it accelerates my interior cleaning time. I don't have to worry about scratching finishes, especially if you have like computer screens or any sort of electronic screen. You're not going to scratch it with this. The clear plastic for kind of your speedometer and things like that, it's very sensitive. So if any of you are looking for a fantastic interior detailing brush, check this out, Detail Factory, their detailing brushes. I'll try to put the links for these ones down below if any of you are interested, if you just need like a cheap set to kind of get you through. But obviously, like, keep in mind the ends are kind of going to curl like this over time. I do prefer more of the natural ones because they do withstand a lot more abuse. But again, you kind of are you compromising for a quality? Because this is a very thick casing. I know it's not going to necessarily break, although the handles do break. Yep, that happened. That doesn't necessarily affect me being able to use the brush. So, you kind of got to pick and choose. Are you going to go for something that has durability with how it is made as far as the plastic? Or are you looking for more durability from the actual brushes? If you're looking for both, and you want to spend a little bit more money, check these brushes out. I'll put the link down below for you guys, but I just thought I would share this information with any of you who are looking for top-notch interior detailing brush. Detail Factory. Check them out. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later.